do something to. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to shake side to side this way. And if I hear a noise, that'll tell me it's in this one. Alright, so it's definitely in this piece. Because if we shake this one, but it sounds like there's something in there too. Yeah. When I shake that way, that's pretty loud. Shake that way. So, I think there's secrets in both of the wooden pieces. We have to do something to both of them. It's like we have to tap both at once. So we tap that. Is that open? No. I tried the spinning. I didn't do it. And I tried spinning the other side. Oh! Okay. I think I know what's happening here. Oh! Okay. Let's see if this theory's work. Let me put these pieces back. Okay. That would explain why it worked this time, but not the other time. So let's see. We turn this, and then if I turn it like that, and spin here, that's the solution. And that slides up here. Okay, let me explain what I think is happening here. Yeah, that would explain these. So, got it. So, each of these pieces is probably the same. Yeah, see, each piece is a hole. And this pin goes through that hole. This pin goes through that hole when the pieces are put together. Right? But if you hold it this way, the pin comes out of that way. Let's see if this works when I put it down the other way. A new pin takes its place. So that's why the tapping was not working. Right? But when you spin it, then, because of the centripetal force, both pieces go out to the outside. So this is closed whichever way you flip it, but you use centripetal force, that opens up both these pieces. Now the first time that I was trying to spin it, see it closed up again. Why isn't that going in there? It's so exact. So the first time, I think what happened was, I spun it the one way, which opened up one pin, but then when I was turning it over, I didn't turn it over any special way. So if you spin it one way, you spin it like this, then it did open. Maybe I didn't lock it in. Let's see. Lock it in. Okay, so this gets locked in. Now if we just spin, lift, that's no good. And now if you shake it first, then spin, that's no good. So what you have to do is spin it and then turn it over in a way that doesn't disturb the first pins that you got out. And then, does that not work? There we go. That does it. That is a cool puzzle.
First action on Daniel, who's got kings. Raises to 1,200. Action folds around to Tony G. Ace 9 suited. Makes the call.
You like that button, huh? That's your favorite thing.
Well, I've got 600 in there. I mean, how can I fold?
Well, Phil Hellmuth is folded on over to the loose cannon. Ooh, big hand for Ernest.
How much more? 800?
$800. Two very big hands early in this game. We could see a lot of money go in here.
I raised.
A raise
That's music to Daniel's ears.
Okay, let's just make it 25.
to 3,700.
25 more? You can't tell from here. Daniel's licking his lips. I'm gonna raise the pot.
Daniel raises to 13,100. That gets Tony G to fold.
13-1. Must got a big hand, Dan, huh?
You got a big hand?
I really do.
So let's do it. Let's gamble.
Yeah, man.
I'll gamble with the cannon one time.
Hey, let's do it.
Ernest just makes the call.
Let's gamble, says the guy with pocket kings.
I see what. I will check to you, Daniel.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna bet you the same.
You're gonna fly out off the flop.
Ernest is checked in the dark. Daniel will be first to act.
6-5-7 on the flop. No help to Ernest Wiggins.
It's usually my neighborhood over there, but got none of that. The way the betting went pre-flop, nothing scary about this board for Daniel. He's gonna fire.
18.
Bet of 18,000 by Negreanu.
I said I wouldn't show my hand. I said I wouldn't show my hand, so I wouldn't show my hand.
Good fold from the amateur who manages to avoid jumping out the window so far.
What'd you have, Daniel? A jet of pair?
I had least that.
I had at least that. Come on, man. Come on, man.
You had to wait till you see it on TV. I had a pretty good hand. I had a good hand, though.
Ace King?
Maybe, I don't know. He had 2 kings. Come on. He had 2 kings.
If I see this hand on TV,
Action folds around to Tony G. Ace 5 offsuit, a raise to 1200. Pocket 9s for Phil Hellmuth. He calls.
Sentimental hand for Mr. Hellmuth. That's the hand with which he won the World Series main event back in 1989.
well, if I was Tom Juan, I would really play that. Here you go.
Ernest folds.
You love the tango.
Check.
You checking already?
Yeah, I checked.
Hellmuth checks in the dark. 4, 5, 6 on the flop.
I check.
Tony G checks with 5s.
That's a dangerous flop.
King of diamonds on the turn.
Phil's 9s are still best.
I bet
Tony's picked up the nut flush draw. That's 1,000.
I better make it 2,000.
Check raise for Hellmuth to 2000.
Just 2, yeah.
I raise the pot.
And Tony G says, I'll make it 9 grand.
This is a decent sized 3-bet, doubling the size of the pot, but since this hand really isn't made yet, I bet this size is intended to try to get Phil to fold rather than to extract value.
So there's 9,000.
Phil checks him again. Yep, still 9s.
What are you feeling, Phil?
Tony's poking the poker brat.
Feeling it? You got me covered.
Tony G's trying to rep a big hand with all this talk. Looks like Phil's buying it.
Hellmuth makes the call.
What do you need?
I need a diamond. What do you need?
You know what I need.
It's a queen of clubs on the river. Check by Hellmuth.
Okay,
Check by Tony G.
that's good.
He doesn't lose with that hand. That's the Hellmuth special. The sick thing is I was rooting for him at 25,000 on the river. Just so I could snap call, yeah.
I would've. If you get there.
Just so I could snap call, and then I was going to make some loud proclamation. They're at like top set. I called 120,000 on the river with bottom pair.
Phil Lock raises to 1200.
I thought I played it really well.
Really? I don't think so. I think you wanted to move like it. You want to make a big raise there. TV, you mean? No.
On TV? Yeah, it was televised.
Hellmuth calls with king queen. Suited connectors for the loose cannon. He's in as well.
Not many, huh?
And so's Negreanu. 4 players on the flop. 10, 9, 8. Everybody has a straight draw except for Phil Lock, who pairs his 10s.
Even Lock does have a backdoor straight draw as well.
Action checks to Lock. That's 3,000. Hellmuth makes the call.
Phil's got 2 overcards and a gut shot draw.
Loose cannon gets rid of it, as does Negreanu.
Hellmuth is really only looking for a jack here. This is a draw-heavy board. Pairing up could make Lock's hand.
5 of diamonds on the turn. Lock checks.
Lock is still best with his 2 10s.
Check by Hellmuth. King on the river.
Very bad card for Hellmuth, who's now made top pair.
14,200.
Lock bets 14,200.
Phil Lock with top 2 pair. 14,200 is more than the pot. It's an overbet, which usually means extreme strength or weakness. Hellmuth has to wonder if Lock is trying to milk him a bit or if he's trying to buy it. Either way, an overbet can confuse the Hellmuth out of your opponent. If we go back a bit, Lock let out on the flop with 3 people still to act behind him. This is usually an indication of strength. In this case, Lock's overbet is not a bluff. He's in fact punched a first-class ticket to Value Town. Let's see if Hellmuth climbs aboard.
Oh my God! Really? The sick thing is, you could be like value betting King Jack, which is no good. But that's about all I can beat, I guess.
I know what Phil has.
Good laydown.
Jack 7.
Showing bluffs is really good for the game, Mr. Lock. If you could show one that would juice him.
You just fold king high? Yeah. That's interesting.
10-7 suited.
It's Daniel Negreanu's favorite hand.
Lock limps in. LG jack high. Ace deuce.
Our professional sensor unit will tell us that it's code PO443, the about purge control circuit. Alright, so now for the real test. I've got the fixed sensor right here. I'm going to plug that right into the port, which any car built after 1996 will have.
balita, nangyari. Silent video yan ha. Pasensya na kayo. Sa mga manonood, kayo na bala umusap. Walang magawa eh. Hindi pa mapag-LS.
This is one of the greatest escape artists ever.
Watch him when he hits the water. He'll turn bone white. He's so angry right now. No, yeah, he's going, man. He's going for it.
Meet this giant octopus that has incredible skills when it comes to escaping.
He's gonna feel the water, and then he's gonna go towards the water. See, there he goes. It's gonna be cool. You see that slot? You are wrong, my friend. No. I'm like trying to get my wife in her wedding dress. Oh, man. Look at him. He's going for it. I'm telling you right now. And watch, he'll change color too. They just kind of turn him white on. When he'll relax.
الحق انك تكافئ الجميع. عشان كذا جوي عندها ميزة توصى بصديقك اللي نرضي فيها الكل وما يصير في خاطرك الا طيب.
I should borrow one of your legs, buddy, but I'm not gonna. My dad is never gonna forgive me. He is not. He is just working his way through. I'm dead serious. Oh, yeah. He's popping through. Yeah. Allie. Oh, yeah, right. He's just all the way through it now. Just the nose, yeah. Oh, watch. Well, he's realizing he's in the water. There he goes. Wow. Wow.
These siblings are about to get the best surprise of their life. Their dad has been working as an overseas electrical engineer in Doha, Qatar. He has been there for several years and has planned a surprise for them. disguised as a waiter at a restaurant and served food to his children. The mom was in on the surprise. The kids have no idea what's about to happen. They're about to be shocked. The dad is wearing a bandana covering his head and face, thus concealing his identity. He finally removes the bandana and his daughter spots him. She immediately breaks into tears. The kid, on the other hand, is focused on his food. Finally, he realizes what has happened.
Kunti na lang. Ilan na? Tagal pa to.
The father gets a heart attack. The mom said that it was an emotional moment and they are all super happy.
Sam.
Hello everyone, everybody, and every owner. Ito, naghahanda naman, palis na naman. Nakantay lang yung dalaga ko at papasok sa trabaho. Sa ospital. Panggabi siya. Parang pokto. Panggabi trabaho. Naubusan na ako ng gasolina. Oh. Oh, konti na. Ilan na lang ang 64.3. Kita lang pala yung biyahe. Honda CRV. Ayan, wala nyo, mali yung baso na yan. Kasi pa yan. Face mask. Patunay na naman ang garahe ko. Sino naman? Bukas na, schedule days na yan. Ito naman isang ano.
Liliko muna ako. Diyan ka muna, liligo lang ako.
Coaching yan. 755 Akia. Pasaway. Lagi nakaparada. Pathway. Paikot yan eh. Lagi na lang nakaparada sa tabi niya. Buti na di palimitin mo yung pinakang may-aring parking sa dulo. Pahala silang mag-away. Kapuisit lang. At pagka nalinis eh, kahit alam na naglilinis ka, walang pakialam, dadaan pa rin. Kaya marka na pa rin ang gulong.